But I trust Triss, and I think you would be wise to trust her too.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
Okay. Sure. So, what's your connection to Ada? Have you been providing her with catoblepis steaks or something?
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
Wow.
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Long time ago.
There's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
So, what ring are you talking about, Geralt? I don't see anything on his fingers here. Yeah, we already knew about King Radovid a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I talked about that back in January. But I guess Geralt knows it too now. Cool. Alright, well, I think that really about does it. I met Radovid himself. He is deeply involved in the schemes afoot in Vizima. He knows everything about the Forged Edicts, and seems very interested in Princess Ada. And, of course, he rules the neighboring Redania. In some way, I've learned too much. Dealing with kings is never wise. I'll never get Salamandra this way. I won't risk meddling in the matters of monarchs. Say that like 10 times fast. I won't risk meddling in the matters of monarchs. That is quite a tongue twister. All right, yeah, I think that about does it. I don't think we have anything else going on here. Maybe something about Radovid? No. Oh, we got something about Billy Mays here. See here, it turned out that Vincent Mays had a dark secret. The captain of the city guard is a lycanthrope. As a werewolf, he roams the streets and at night, and fights crime. And at night? That should be the streets at night. I don't know why there's another and in here. Whatever. I decided that Vincent poses no threat to common folk, and let him live, though he is, in fact, a monster. There's different definitions of monsters, and I don't feel like this is a good definition of a monster. Also, when did Vincent Price become the werewolf? I mean, I know that at some point he's got to be a werewolf, but still, there was a time that we went into a warehouse in the middle of the night. I guess maybe the moon wasn't out or something, but he definitely was not a werewolf at that point in time. But this right here, the streets and at night, kind of says that he should be able to become a werewolf at will. I guess he can transform whenever he wants, but he wasn't able to transform back when we met him in the street. I don't know, No clue. It's kind of up in the air what exactly is going on there. So we do have something on Elder Blood here, and it looks like Redania also came up here. Redanian... Shouldn't this be Redanian borders? No, Redania borders Temeria, I see. In the north. It is ruled by King Radovid V, also known as Radovid the Stern. son of murdered King Vizimir. The monarch was 13 when his father was killed, so the royal council assumed power until the prince came of age. After his coronation, Radovid gained notoriety for dealing brutally with anyone who had previously mistreated him or his mother, Hedvig. The most important cities in Redania are the capital city of Tredogor, the free city of Novigrad, which enjoys far-reaching autonomy, and Oxenfurt, with its famous university. Elder Blood, a genetic program initiated by elven mages, known as sages, for the purpose of creating an extraordinarily gifted child whose power would exceed their own, according to the prophecy of the elven diviner Ithlin. The child of Elder Blood will one day save the elves from annihilation. However, the last carrier of Einhin Ikar, Loradoran ap Shidhel, bonded with a human instead of an elf, thus shattering all plans regarding her offspring. That's bullshit. It didn't shatter anything. Wait, is that a spoiler? That's probably a spoiler. I don't know. I have yet to go and play the other games in this series. I do plan on playing them at some point, but I am not entirely sure what is and is not in these games, because I mean they technically deviate from the books and technically aren't considered part of the canon. Even though I feel like they're a lot closer to the books in general than, or at least this game is, than the Netflix series. Netflix series definitely good, very good, but as you may or may not know, we have our current Witcher leaving. We will no longer have the Henry Cavill blade in the Netflix series. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, I guess he had a disagreement with them, and he's not going to appear in Season 4, and they're going to be having Chris Hemsworth's brother. So Thor's brother is going to be becoming Geralt. I don't know how I feel about that. I really haven't even seen any of this stuff that this guy is in. He looks basically like a minuscule version of Thor. Alright, Triss, I think we're done here.
You're so good with Alvin.
Yeah, but I want to talk about something else, like allies.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Tend to any unfinished business.
I'm ready. Let's meet at the new Naracourt.
I'll inform the interested parties.
How do you know who?
I'm a sorceress, remember? And you think so loud, I can't help reading your mind.
Wow, what is this, Dresden Files? The answer to knowing things is always, I'm a sorcerer or a sorceress. Alright, well, I think it is time for us to get over to the new Naracourt. We do not have anything else to really do around here. I can't remember if this is the end of this chapter and it introduces us into a new chapter, or
Those swords just for show.
or if this just kind of ends this this portion of this chapter. I guess we'll find out.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The Salamanders will be here soon.
So I'll face them. You run.
Are you mad? I knew you wouldn't run. I even counted on it. Don't get yourself killed.
You too, werewolf.
You challenge. Will you fight alongside a werewolf? Our trap worked both ways.
Not entirely.
Surprise.
Let's dance.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Why is this not selected? I'm trying to use Ard here and it's doing nothing. Wow, I am getting my ass handed to me right now. These guys are quite powerful here. This will be very interesting to see how this goes. Well, at the very least, we are we're looking good with toxicity here because we don't have any, and we have the ability to restore our vitality immediately. So let's do it. And this is definitely not going too well. Oh my god. Back off for a second. Back off for a second. We need to drink some more of this potion here. Man. Alright, I think probably the mage is what's doing me harm here. Really? I thought I had the potion. What a pain in the ass. We'll be back. Alright, back to having a werewolf halfway inside of me instead of fighting beside me. That was ridiculous. Also, the camera angles in that scene are fantastic.
What? No. So
It's so good.
Will you?
Not in surprise. Let's stand.
All right, now let's actually select some things because for some reason this was not set to any of the things that it need to be set it to. I really need to get rid of this mage immediately if I can manage it. Wow. Well, there goes the mage. Oh, did that?
Vincent live. A deadly beast. A changing world. New, more dangerous monsters. Fistek. Slavery. Banditry unpunished. Werewolves are no longer the enemy. No longer the evil lurking in the dark. A dark avenger. Keeper of peace. The world's changing. And Vincent's a decent werewolf.
Why is Vincent no longer a werewolf? Random. I love that that doing this just suddenly caused that cutscene in the middle of all this. Funny. Alright. Man, I wish I could take more of these illegal swords. Actually, is the barkeep in here? No, it doesn't look like he is. That's unfortunate, because if he was in here, I could store away all of these swords. That would be fantastic. Oh well. I don't remember if a small axe or an assassin's dagger is more expensive. I know the assassin's dagger was not particularly expensive, but I'm not sure about the small axe. Alright, well, we'll go around and pick up as much as we can. There's another bit of remains here, but I can't really tell the difference. The gore is just blending. Alright, well, we probably got as much as we can get. Hey, Vincent, can you store my shit?
Hurry.
Hurry? To where? The cat? Hello, cat. Can you store my shit? No? Ah, yes. Acting as all cats will do and ignoring me. See how it is. Alright, well, I guess we only get one sword out of this. The cat agrees. Why, thanks for the random heal. I'm curious, if I go downstairs, prior to doing this, no, it does not cause the tavern owner to reappear. That's unfortunate. All the stuff is still here, too, so I could have stored it if he did reappear. I doubt he's up here. No. No, Siegfried is up here. I don't see his tiger anywhere.
Geralt, we were waiting.
Really?
Greetings.
I was worried.
Decided anything?
The Order is apparently willing to cooperate.
We will rid Vizima of this evil once and for all.
Misunderstandings do arise between different members of the Order, but I take it we're clear about what we're doing.
Misunderstandings?
No matter. Apparently we're to be magically transferred somewhere.
Triss will teleport you and Siegfried to the Salamander base. You'll open the gates for the knights.
When?
Still needs deciding. Quiet. I hear footsteps. Was I followed?
The door is locked.
Open up in the name of King Foltest and the Flaming Rose!
It's De Wet. Traitorous monk. A disgrace to our profession.
I didn't foresee this problem.
Siegfried, I know you're associating with that witch! You're finished!
Triss, can you transfer us now?
Is that wise?
This may be our only chance. Akimbaga hara!
I knew this knight who turned to soup while being teleported.
I'm counting to 3! You're screwed, Siegfried!
Soup? Maybe,
Dark Ambra der Hadrin.
I didn't want to order that. It's okay, I like Indian food. Well, so much for doing anything. So we've got a salamander soldier over here, and apparently some Kikimores over here that aren't going to attack? That's interesting. They're almost like Kikimores that I could talk to or something.
where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time.
Yeah, well, definitely better save. I guess we won't be selling this sword.
Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
So do I have to, like, burn this down to get over here? Or is there another way? I think this is where we have to go. Command center, huh?
Luckily, we're safe in here.
Luckily, we're safe in here. There's nothing that's gonna happen to us. Yeah. Okay. Well, that did not get us through this. Do we really need to just use like the Ard sign here?
It's that
Okay,
witcher!
that'll work.
Die, bastard!
I thought you went behind me. I guess not.